breaking free activity 7 is really just to piggyback off of more of what we were talking about prior. And also when he talks about a little bit deeper, he goes into, where is it now? Self-approval. When we start to add and subtract things, you start to really fill your cup because you know you can start to feel proud about yourself. Okay. Now keep in mind, this isn't going to cover some of the communication issues you might have, for example, right? But when you say are learning to control your temperament, your mood, the way we were talking about with the singing and dancing, you're more open to be a conversationalist rather than communicating with your partner. How is your day? What's going on? Or you know, but you're all afraid if you're going to have a good night, or if you can cuddle, or if you're going to have sex, or whatever. Okay.
And a lot of times, do you think that we do that because we're like probing, we're testing the temperature to see how the weather's doing?
I think so, but when you start to understand that you can control the environment in your home, you know,
instead of setting the temperature, we're testing the temperature.
Yeah, set the temperature, right? That's a great way to put it. You know, then you invite the people in your life. Your children are screaming at you, invite them to join you. Okay. The old, you know, I do to Riddick all the time. Why are you laughing like that? Right in the middle of his scream fest. He breaks out laughing all the time. Okay. So he wants you in activity 7, you know, like, do you believe that the people can see your human imperfections and still love you? Can you be flawed and still be loved? And then he wants you to question, how would you be different if you knew that people cared about you no matter what? Okay. Here's what happens when you do our Path to Purpose program, or when you start for yourself, adding and subtracting things that are moving you forward. You should feel good. Remember, I said nobody is going to be able to please everybody. Okay. I owned that gym for 22 years. I couldn't put one song on that would please everybody in the room, man. It's a group fitness facility.
Or the temperature.
Or the temperature. Okay. So people could have really bad days, do whatever, or I could just be myself and make people laugh, which is kind of ironic because back then I was not myself. But here's, instead of doing that, understand this is what it's like. Embrace the fact, make an affirmation statement that people love you. Okay. Conquer the Monster activity 7. People love me. You might not know who they are right now.
That's right.
But when you start to add and subtract, what we walk you through, and you can do this too, is removing the people that make fun of you. I'm going to stick to that sobriety example for you right now. Okay. So your friends make fun of you because you're out and you can't have a good time because they're making fun of you because you don't want to drink. Okay. Take it a step further. You're getting healthy. Now they're making fun of you because you want to have chicken wings. Okay. Don't go out with them.
Right.
Find people that aren't going to make fun of you. Maybe somebody else is sober. It's becoming quite a popular trend right now.
That's right.
In fact, you'll find that when you can create the people in your life that you allow in your life, right? Sorry, create experiences from the people in your life that you choose. You're setting your own tone. Okay.
That's right. And self-approval, when you think about, do you believe that people will love you with imperfections? It doesn't matter. They do. That's what he's saying. People that know who you really are will love you for who you really are.
Let me hit this home. So if you know, I'm a managing, self-aware, severe narcissist. Okay. What that means is I'm a narcissist and you're told narcissists can't change, but I'm self-aware and I manage it. Okay. What that also means is I have to manage it. I'm not always in the right reality. Okay. And by the way, I think nice guys and nice girls are often narcissistic, or at least have many, many traits.
That's right.
And it's not talked about in this book. And when I worked with Glover, I didn't get a definitive answer. I'm just being real. Again, I love Glover. Okay. Doesn't mean you're a narcissist though, but you do have traits. Okay. We can talk about more of that later. But when you start to think about that, my wife, like, I'm not perfect, man. If I get into one of my moods, my lows, my moments, okay, and if my wife is not using her tools, okay, now we're both not using our tools, okay, but my wife still fucking loves me. What did she just say in front of all the men in town visiting, right? She said, I'd be missing out. I'd be crazy if I didn't love this man and stay with this man.
Yeah.
I'm flawed. It's the flaws that many of you, if you've ever tackled narcissism, just want to quit over. I'm flawed, but I'm so imperfectly perfect. I accept my wife the same way.
Right.
Trust me. There is so much love in the world. And he does a great job of talking about the abundance of life.
That's right.
You know,
right. And something that's important to say here, Cass, is that what you're not saying, so I often say, don't hear what I'm not saying. And what Cass is not saying here is that it's okay to just be an ass. It's okay to be abusive. It's okay. You just got to get over and accept it. No, we accept our flaws, but we're able to do that. Other people are able to do that. We're able to do that because they don't control us. They don't define us anymore. Because the maladaptive behaviors, the wrong behaviors, those aren't part of who we are anymore, even though they may happen from time to time.
That's right.